Oh shit. Hello world, welcome back to Razor RC. Want to provide a little update on the Team Corelli Dementor V2. This is the 2021 edition. I've been running for the last few weeks and sort of tweaking things here and there. I just want to cover some of the basic weaknesses that I'm seeing in the truck and some of the little things I'm doing to help correct that. And so hopefully this will help you. First off, definitely want to give a shout out to Your RC for sponsoring this series of vehicles. We got a 5% off coupon code. Definitely check them out if you want to pick up a Team Corelli or an Arma or a Traxxas or pretty much any vehicle out there. In my mind, there's kind of like 2 or 3 little issues with the Team Corelli that they kind of addressed in the V2 versions, but not completely. So first thing I wanted to say is that the shocks are a little soft out of the box. Seem like they're set up more for like track use or racing or something like that. So springs are fairly soft, the shock oils are fairly soft. So I would recommend picking up a stiffer set of springs. I'm actually running Creighton, Arma Creighton springs. They're both front and rear, seem to be about right. I think a good and fairly inexpensive way to get some stiffer springs are like $6 each or something like that. So definitely check them out. I'm also retuned the shock oil, so I'm actually running 800 CST up front and 750 CST in the rear. Maybe somewhere around 850, 750 CST would be ideal. I'm not exactly sure what that translates to. Shock weight oils, probably like, I don't know, 45, 50 weight or something like that. I'll put that down. But yeah, you definitely want thicker shock oils. You definitely want stiffer springs. That'll help the suspension a lot. There is way too much plushness or softness in the shocks out of the box, so this will help you land those big jumps. Just let it drive a little more stable, a little more firmly. Stock oils and springs work pretty good on loose dirt if you're staying on the ground, but once you start doing the jumps, yeah, they are a little too soft. The other issue I was running into is shock tower bending. So these little ears do bend a little bit. They're 4mm aluminum there. So I did move the shocks inward one hole, so they're on the innermost hole. That gets them off these, sort of thinner pieces of the shock tower. So it seems like it's holding up a little bit better and not really bending or anything like that. So a little recommendation for you if you're running into that problem as well. I know other people on other vehicles have been bending the shock towers, but it seems to be on the ears themselves and not the shock tower. So moving them in, just get it onto that meatier portion of the tower. Now the last issue I've been running into is bending the rear drive shaft here in the center drive line. There is quite a bit of flex in this chassis. They did work on that with the stiffer or sort of beefier plastic braces, both front and rear. I don't think they've completely corrected it. So what I've done is actually picked up the carbon fiber pieces. So they make little carbon fiber inserts for this rear brace here. And it's not that expensive either. I think it's like $8 or something like that. So I would pick that up. There are basically 3 screws that bolt that into the center brace there. And don't run the center screw, just run the top and bottom screws, because otherwise this drive shaft would like rub up against it. It does seem to help. It does not completely fix the problem. I'd say eliminates maybe 30-40% of the flex that was there, but there is still flex, and I think it is still possible to bend that dog bone. But that was one issue I was having, and so yeah, kind of a way to fix that. They also make a really nice aluminum rear brace. There are 2 different sizes, so you would have to make sure you pick up the Dementor or Typhon, sort of the short wheelbase aluminum brace. It's like a 70-75, really nice Swiss made aluminum piece, but it is fairly expensive, a little bit harder to get a hold of. So that is another option. I don't know if that completely fixes the problem, but yeah, you can try that out if you're having this issue with the bending drive shafts as well. And then yeah, that seems to work pretty well. My servo did go out. I've got some running footage I'll share with you now, but yeah, I had tightened down the servo saver. Definitely gives some more directness in the steering, helped it steer a little bit better, but it did break that servo. So I am now actually running an Arma 15 kilogram centimeter servo, so hopefully that holds up a little better. We'll have to see. And I am working on some other little tips and tricks and fixes that I need to test out. As you can see, these rear shocks are not the stock shocks. So here's some running footage, doing some backflips and front flips and stuff. It's fairly busy at the BMX park, so I didn't get a whole lot of time in, but you know, there are some pretty funny moments, as you'll see. So anyways, definitely check out your RC. Thanks for watching. Definitely hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and I look for more videos soon.
Oh shit.
Holy cow! You're kidding me? It flew over the fence?
Yep. Pretty crazy, huh?